So how do you make sure that the strategy that you spent so much time working on actually lives outside of the slide deck? I was facilitating a strategy workshop with a marketing team and their sales colleagues, and they were excited to be building that strategy together. But a question came up, which was, how do we make sure that this marketing strategy actually lives on? Because strategy is not static, you need to constantly be referring to it, to apply it, and basically use it as a guide. So the first thing I told them is that they were already doing something right, because they were already involving the people who would execute it. And that's the very first step. If your team is going to be delivering your strategy, they need to be there. And if sales has to align with it, then they need to be in the room too. The second thing I told them is that they needed to make it actionable. For example, you wouldn't say, let's improve lead quality, but John will audit our lead scoring system by the 15th of March. It's specific, it's assigned to a person, and it has a deadline. The third thing is that you need to be really clear on what you need to do in your strategy, but equally be as clear on what you're not going to focus on. Because if you can't prioritize, if you cannot say no, then you're not being strategic. Also, you need to be able to think long term, but leave room to adapt. So know the outcomes you're driving towards so that your daily decisions stay strategic, but leave a little bit of room for flexibility just in case the business priorities shift. Finally, and that's probably the most important, what will really change behavior is to build accountability from day one. So it could be putting recurring check-ins in the calendar to review progress and decision, or even assigning accountability buddies and anything else really you can think of to track progress. So if you're thinking about your strategy for next year, make sure to keep this in mind.